Hey everyone, welcome back to Viral Snap episode 26. I'm Zoe Finch.
And I'm Ethan Haze, ready to blow your minds with some seriously cool science.
Before we dive in, guys, if you're loving these episodes, please hit that like button, subscribe to help us grow the channel, and share this with your friends who love mind-bending science stuff. It seriously helps us out.
All right, so today we're talking about ice. But not just any ice, Zoe. We're talking about electric ice.
Wait, what? Electric ice? Like what? What does that even mean?
So get this. Scientists just discovered that ordinary ice, like the stuff in your freezer, can actually generate electricity when you bend it or deform it. It's called flexoelectricity.
No way. That's insane. So if I bend an ice cube, it makes electricity?
Exactly. And here's the kicker. This might actually explain how lightning forms in thunderstorms. You know how we always thought it was just from pressure and stuff?
Yeah, like ice particles colliding and building up charge, right?
Well, that's part of it, but now they're thinking it's not just compression, it's also all this irregular bending and deformation when ice particles crash into each other. The ice literally generates electricity from being twisted and bent.
That is wow. So thunderstorms are basically giant ice-powered electric generators in the sky? That's terrifying and amazing at the same time.
I know, right? Mother Nature's been running the ultimate power plant this whole time, and we just figured it out. But wait, it gets even cooler.
Oh God, there's more? My brain can't handle much more of this.
So they also found that ice has something called surface ferroelectricity at really, really cold temperatures, like below minus 113 degrees Celsius.
Okay, ferro what now? You're gonna have to explain that one for us non-science people, Ethan.
Ferroelectricity. It's basically when a material can maintain an electric charge, even without an external electric field. Think of it like the ice becomes permanently slightly electric on its surface.
So ice is naturally electric? That's so weird. And this is all happening at what, Antarctica level cold?
Way colder than Antarctica. We're talking about temperatures you'd find in space or the coldest parts of the upper atmosphere. But here's the mind-blowing part. This puts ice in the same category as advanced materials like titanium dioxide.
Wait, what's titanium dioxide used for?
Sensors, capacitors, all sorts of electronic components. So basically, they're saying ice could potentially be used to make electronic devices, ice electronics.
Stop it. You're telling me we could have ice phones, ice computers. That sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie.
I mean, probably not ice phones because, they'd melt in your hand. But think about it. In really cold environments like polar research stations or space missions, you could potentially have electronics made from water. How crazy is that?
That's actually brilliant, though. If you're already in a super cold place, why not use the ice that's literally everywhere around you to make your equipment? It's like the ultimate recycling.
Exactly. And the best part? This research came from some serious institutions. ICN2, Xi'anjiaotong University, and Stony Brook University. They published this in Nature Physics, which is like the science equivalent of winning an Oscar.
Wait, hold on. How did they even test this? Did they just sit there bending ice cubes with tiny electrodes attached?
Actually, that's not too far off. They use something called atomic force microscopy. Basically, a super tiny probe that can apply incredibly precise forces to individual ice crystals while measuring the electrical response. They also use computer simulations to model exactly how the ice molecules behave when they're deformed.
So they're basically poking ice with the world's tiniest finger and measuring the sparks. That's incredible. The precision involved must be insane. We're talking about forces on individual molecules, right?
Exactly. We're talking about forces measured in piconewtons. That's trillionths of the force you'd use to pick up a paperclip. And the electrical charges they detected are incredibly tiny too. It's like trying to measure the whisper of an ant while standing next to a jet engine. Except in this case, the whisper is electricity and the ant is a water molecule.
So this is legit science, not just some wild theory. that makes it even more exciting. But how did we not know this about ice before? I mean, it's literally one of the most common things on Earth.
That's what makes science so amazing, right? Like, we think we know everything about water and ice because they're so basic, but then, boom, plot twist, ice had been electric this whole time, and we just never thought to bend it and measure what happened.
It's like finding out your pet goldfish can actually do calculus or something. You just never thought to ask.
That's perfect. And you know what this means for future research? Now scientists are probably going to start bending and twisting everything to see what else generates electricity. We might discover that, Jell-O is secretly a battery or something.
Don't even joke about that. I'll never look at my dessert the same way again. But seriously though, this could change so much about how we understand weather, right? Like the whole lightning thing?
Absolutely. Think about it. Meteorologists might need to completely rethink their models for how storms generate electricity. It's not just about ice particles bumping into each other, it's about them literally bending and twisting and creating electric fields in the process.
And that could help us predict lightning better, or understand why some storms are more electrically active than others. This is huge.
Plus, imagine the possibilities for clean energy. I mean, we're not going to power cities with bent ice anytime soon, but the principle could lead to new ways of harvesting electricity from mechanical motion. It's all about understanding these fundamental properties of materials we thought we knew completely.
You know what's wild though? This could totally change how we think about building things in space. Like if you're on Mars or the moon where it's super cold, you could potentially grow your own electronic components from water. Imagine a Mars colony that literally builds its computers from ice.
That's actually genius. And it gets even better. Water is already something we need for life support systems, so you'd essentially be getting double duty out of your resources. Plus, if something breaks, you could theoretically just melt it down and reform it. It's like having a 3D printer that runs on the most abundant molecule in the universe.
This is why I love science so much. It's like the universe is this massive puzzle, and every once in a while, we find a piece that completely changes how we see the whole picture. And the coolest part is that anyone could have discovered this. You just need curiosity and the right tools to measure what happens. You know what I love about discoveries like this? It reminds us that there's still so much mystery in the world, even in the simplest things. Like, who would have thought that ice, frozen water, would be the key to understanding lightning better?
It's beautiful, isn't it? Science is basically just professional curiosity. Someone somewhere was like, I wonder what happens if I bend this ice cube, and boom, paradigm shift.
And now kids in the future might be powering their devices with ice batteries while camping in the Arctic. The future is so weird and cool.
Literally cool in this case. All right, everyone, that's our mind blow for today. Ice isn't just frozen water. It's a flexoelectric material that could revolutionize our understanding of storms and maybe even lead to new technologies.
Before we wrap up, we really want to hear from you. What do you think about this ice electricity discovery? Are you excited about the possibilities, or does it freak you out a little bit? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We read every single one and love hearing your perspectives.
Thanks for joining us for episode 26 of Viral Snap. I'm Ethan Haze.
And I'm Zoe Finch. Keep being curious, keep asking questions, and we'll see you next time with another mind-bending science story.